I'm attempting to win the Premier League with a team in their worst ever relegation crisis, Spurs. And if that wasn't hard enough, there's also a twist. Every transfer offer that comes in, we must accept. So if for some reason Real Madrid come in for Romero, we've got to accept it. Okay, to be honest, considering the season Spurs are having, I doubt a club like Madrid would want any of their players. Well, maybe Madrid won't be interested, but AC Milan are. They've come in with an offer for Pedro Porro, 38.8 million, and we've got to accept it. And it's not just Porro, man. Offers are flying in now for even Christian Romero, probably our best player. Atletico Madrid want him, and we have to accept. Brentford are taking advantage of this situation as well. They want Udogie, and just like that, within 1 week, 3 of our key players gone. Now, I know what you're thinking. This Spurs team is already one of the worst in the Premier League, and if we just keep selling our best players like this, forget winning the Premier League, we might even end up going below the Championship into League One. But that's why there is a bit of hope in this challenge. You see, we are going to be allowed to use all the money we generate from player sales, but we can only do that once we're in January. So until then, we've just got to somehow survive. Hopefully, we can retain a few key players like Van de Ven, Xavi Simons, Madison even. But to be honest, I'm not so sure because we're only a couple of weeks into the window and already offers are flying in. Matthias Tell. And now we've got some of our younger players leaving as well. Okay, at least Dane Scarlett didn't go out on a permanent deal. It's only a loan. In case we need him, we can get him back after a couple of years. To be honest, we've made it to August 7th. I know there's still about 3 weeks until the window shuts, but we've not lost nearly as many big players as I thought we would. I just feel if we can avoid selling Van de Ven, that would be such a dub. But oh, the big offers are now coming in. Kulusevski, one of our higher rated players, man, but we're gonna have to say goodbye to him. And okay, first Premier League game of the season, we managed to beat Newcastle despite all the players we've had to sell. I guess, yeah, if we can keep hold of like Xavi Simons and Kudus, we should be fine. I think I might be able to do better than Spurs in real life. Well, I shouldn't get too excited quickly, man, because the window is still open. Offers are coming in. Jed Spence is now gonna go. And now we're seeing the effects of having our squad gutted because Fulham just beat us. Oh no, this is the one I was fearing. Our goalkeeper Vicario. Bayern Munich have come in for him. Now that I think about it, this might actually be worse than losing Xavi Simons or Van de Ven, because we literally lost our best goalkeeper. Kinski's gonna have to do the job. We also don't have a proper left back. I mean, this guy doesn't even have a face. Let me fix that. Well, the kid's got a face now, but he's still only 70 rated. But okay, we've still managed to hold on to Van de Ven, Xavi Simons, Kudus. We just gotta survive the next 10 hours, man. No more transfer offers, please.
12 seconds later.
I want to cry. I legit want to cry. It had to be Man City as well. Xavi Simons is now gonna be gone. I can't believe it. Well, I guess we should just prepare for the Championship next season because I don't see how we're gonna avoid relegation. Surely, Galatasaray, you've got to be messing with me. Not even a transfer offer. It's a loan offer for Kinski, and we have to accept. Well, now our goalkeeper is gonna be Austin, 67 rated. We're cooked. And thankfully, that is it for deadline day. The window shuts. But I do feel like the damage has been done. I think in this first season, let's just forget about possibly winning the Premier League. We just gotta figure out a way to survive, because in this challenge, if at any point we get relegated, that's the video done. We fail. Now, the one positive thing is that we've got 282 million in the bank. But let's make our way to January and see where this team stands. Okay, I knew we were going to get cooked, but I didn't expect it to be this bad. 19th in the Premier League. 4 points away from safety. Bro, this challenge could literally end in the first season if we don't figure out a way to save Spurs. To be honest, we shouldn't be surprised, man. We have a 69 rated goalkeeper. We're playing a CDM at right back. Our left side is horrendous. There's so much we need to improve. Time to put this 280 million that we've got to good use. And okay, the fact that we don't have any players among the top goal scorers makes me think we should go big on a striker as well. And to be honest, since we do have the money, Julian Alvarez, one of my favorite players in football, could be amazing. And you know what? Even in real life, I feel like Julian Alvarez is going to knock Arsenal out. And you heard it here first. I'm calling a Julian Alvarez free kick from the edge of the box. You know what? I'm actually going to drop this prediction on TBG Picks. TBG Picks is the first football predicting app that lets you guess where actions happen. So right here, I'm predicting Alvarez to score edge of the box. And TBG Picks gives daily free credits, so you never have to pay to play. And the best part, you can redeem the credits for real money. So what are you waiting for? Put your ball knowledge to the test. Don't just predict outcomes, predict where the game happens. Use my code S2G to get up to $250 in free play credits on your first purchase. Download TBG Picks today. Okay, on second thoughts, I don't think Julian Alvarez will have any interest in joining our Spurs team. His buddy Romero has left too. Besides, I think we've got a lot of other positions where we need to sort things out. Goalkeeper particularly. Right back, and even left mid. And by the way, boys, offers coming in January, they too will have to be accepted. So we could still end up losing more players. But at least this time around, we're going to have the ability to replace them. Although an offer here comes in from Richarlison. Check the date. It was made in December, so we don't have to accept this. But we might need to accept this one from Hoffenheim because it was made on the first day when the window opens. Looks like we're going to end up losing him. Now, I think we're going to need to play this challenge strategically. I don't think there's going to be any point signing younger players like, say, Lamine Yamal, because by the time they grow, offers might come for them and they'll be gone. Now, I know Alisson is a bit older, but he's 34, Premier League experience, 88 rated. Plus, for that price, man, you can't argue. At least we're now going to have a goalkeeper that can keep us up. Now, for left back, I'm thinking Theo Hernandez could be a solid deal, getting him away from the Saudi League, 84 rated. Now, for the left midfield position, I don't want to be playing around. I want a proven player, and who better than Rodrigo? For some reason, I was able to bring him in for just 60 million. That is nuts. Also, boys, I'm not done yet. For the right back spot, I think we could do great for having Reece James. Okay, with the signings we've just made, I don't think we're going to have to worry about relegation. But what I am going to have to be worried about is more players leaving because offers could still come. That's why I've still left 100 million in the bank so we can replace any players that we were forced to sell. This is what I'm talking about, guys. We're just not going to be allowed to keep any young talents. 78 rated 20-year-old Bergvall is being stolen by Man United. And now Man City are swooping in for Conor Gallagher. Mikey Moore is being loaned out to Villa. The one positive thing is that the players we've just signed, we cannot get offers for them, so at least they're safe. And no way, guys. The one offer I didn't want for Mickey van der Ven. And that too, it's a silly swap deal. They're frauding us by giving us Garnacho. I don't want him. But we've got no choice but to accept, bro. That is crazy. We're only going to get 12.9 million for Van de Ven. And this is crazy, bro. We've got Garnacho walking into the team. I mean, yeah, he's a decent talent, but at what cost? We've just lost our best centre-back now. And honestly, Garnacho is such a pointless signing because somehow we've got this Mana Solomon guy, Odebert as well. Okay, 9 hours to go on deadline day, and there is still offers coming, and this one's for Austin. We're once again losing a goalkeeper. And you know what, guys? Seeing that Austin loan deal come in, that's made me realize that in this kind of a challenge, we need to try and sign multiple good players per position so we're just safe. And I'm going to try and do something real funny. We're going to sign Edison. Now, my thinking is having the Brazilian duo at our club, we're going to be covered for the goalkeeper position in case one of them gets sold. And you know what, boys? Man City are really pissing me off in this challenge. They've signed a few players of ours, and I want to get some revenge, so maybe we go for Mark Guehi. Now, he's not going to be as quick as Van de Ven, but I think he's a solid defender. Somehow, we still have a budget of 102 million, and I'm thinking we got to use it to improve our midfield by signing Sandro Tonali. And now we're out of cash, but I think we have set up a really solid Spurs team, but we've still got to try and survive for like 8 hours more. No more player sales, please. I said it too soon. Bentancur is going to Man United, and the annoying thing is we're going to get Mason Mount for him. I mean, I guess it's a backup player, and so randomly out of nowhere, we're just accepting Mason Mount to the club. That's the thing with these swap deals. When clubs do that, we completely lose control because we're not getting good cash. We're just getting whatever player they want to dump at us. And are you joking, man? 1 hour to go on deadline day. An offer received for our striker, Solanke. We've got to accept it. And right now, there isn't money to bring in another striker. But if I'm not wrong, in 1 hour, deals can't go through. And now that we're outside the window, we don't have to accept this second offer from Napoli for Solanke. And Solanke is actually rejected Man City. Let's go. At least we'll have a striker until the end of the season. Okay, so now finally, we don't have to worry about any more sales. This is the team we've got. We're now making our way to the end of the season, and honestly, if we end up getting relegated with this team, I'd be really surprised. But first, guys, something crazy has just happened. We've knocked out Man City in the Carabao Cup semi-finals. I don't even know how we got here, because majority of these Carabao Cup games were in the first half of the season. Somehow, we've made the final. Now, although our main goal is to win the Premier League, but there is a boost for every domestic cup we win. We get to block one player from transfer offers permanently for every trophy that we win. And this could be huge, guys. If we can somehow beat Liverpool, I mean, we stole stole Allison from them, so I'm feeling good. We could maybe put in a block on someone like Tonali or Rodrigo or even Guehi at the back. And that could be the difference in us challenging for the Premier League title later on. So this is it. Can we get a result against Liverpool in the final? No, on penalties we lost. Danso, man. How did you miss? Well, we're gonna still try and chase for trophies. For now, though, we gotta just avoid relegation first. And oh boy, we do end up surviving, finishing 14th in the Premier League. I mean, for our first season, I'll probably take that. But this just shows how difficult this challenge is going to be. Because every time in the summer transfer window, our squad is going to get ravaged. And then for half a season, we're going to end up in like the relegation zone. I'm still trying to think what's the best strategy to get us to try and win the Premier League. But hey, as we didn't get relegated, we do get to move on to season 2, where we're going to try again. And by the way, maybe a bit of support from you guys could bring us some luck. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. All right, we're now in season 2. And honestly, compared to the Spurs team we had at the start, this squad is a lot better. Allison somehow at 34 has gone up. I didn't even realize. He's 89 now. Guehi 85. Rodrigo is insane. The only problem is we still gotta accept every transfer offer that comes in, and already we've got a couple. But okay, these aren't bad. A loan deal for Autobot, we'll accept it. Transfer offer for this Abbott guy, don't care. As long as we keep getting offers for players we don't need, it's fine. But then when it's players like Dominic Solanke, Bayern Munich want him, and just like that, we're gonna lose our striker. Mikey Moore as well gone. An offer here for Manos Solomon as well. The players we signed in the January window last season, I don't think we can get offers for them in this window because they've only just joined the club. I mean, yeah, that means we get to keep the likes of Rodrigo, Tonali, Guehi, but I'm not sure about that rule, so let's see what happens. But yes, boys, losing out on Solanke is going to really hurt us because we're not going to have a proper striker for at least half a season. And by the way, our squad is getting really thin now. Okay, we've now got our first annoying transfer offer for Luka Vuskovic, 81 rated centre-back that we've got, just 20 years old. He was a big part of our team, man. You know what? This is a swap deal where, yes, we'll get a 30-year-old back, but at least he's decent, 81 overall. We've no choice but to accept it. Some of these swap deals, man, they might end up helping us out massively. Okay, wait, guys, this changes everything. Players that we signed in that last January window, they can still get offers now because I've just got one for Allison. It's a swap deal and we're getting Mayulu. Yo, I'll take that. Mayulu's a baller. And so suddenly in the summer window where we're not allowed to sign players because of the swap deal rule, we're getting a talent like Mayulu into the club. Now, didn't I tell you it was a really smart decision to sign Edison? Because at least we're now going to have a goalkeeper. And we got that centre-back Alderete coming in. Mayulu's only good enough for the bench right now, which shows that we have a pretty good team. We just don't have a striker. But still, boys, I'm getting worried because we're still early in the transfer window. And see, offers are still coming in. This one for Sa. Ooh, we're getting Lewis Miley in a swap deal. Yo, some of these swap deals are giving us absolute ballers. I mean, I did not expect to be adding Mayulu and now Lewis Miley as well into the team. I feel like these swap deals might allow us to still compete because right now, a midfield of Tonali and Miley, that looks real solid. We still got to survive like a month of offers, but things are looking good right now. Okay, maybe they aren't because now Archie Gray is going to leave. But again, it's a swap deal. Every club seemingly wants to give us a player. This time we're getting Tyrick Mitchell, 27-year-old left back, 80 overall. Don't mind that at all. We've now got our Premier League opener, and I genuinely feel like with this squad, yup, we can compete. 3-1 win against Everton. Wait a minute, how do we have an offer for Mayulu? Okay, wait, it's a loan deal. That's fine, I guess. We've got to accept it. Things were going too well, man. I knew something was about to mess it up. Arsenal want to steal one of our best players, James Maddison, of course. And that too for just 34 million, man. It's not even big money. We're gonna lose out on our captain because of this. That too to Arsenal. This is the transfer that really hurts because we didn't have a player like Maddison in our team. I mean, I guess we did have Mason Mount. Turns out getting him in a swap deal has proven to actually be worth it. By the way, our squad depth is so thin right now. We've just got 8 players on the bench. And we're still getting offers, bro. This one's for Alfie Devine. He's gonna be gone. But I think after this, we'll only have a squad of 18 players. And the game will not allow me to sell more players. That might be a way for us to stay safe. Okay, wait, guys. I see a cheeky rumor. Spurs to Liverpool. Mohamed Kudus. Oh, come on, man. Literally 5 hours to go on deadline day. I can't believe this. But wait a minute. There's a chance that deal doesn't go through because our squad is too too thin. And yup, we've sold so many players that we literally cannot sell anymore until we make new signings. That is perfect. We get to keep Kudus. And with that, deadline day is over. And we've survived with this squad. And to be honest, the fact that we got to keep Rodrigo, Theo Hernandez, Guehi, also managed to get a few players like Luis Smiley. Let me actually put Danso into that starting 11. He's higher rated. But yeah, I don't think we're going to be anywhere near the relegation zone. If we can somehow stay in the fight for the title come January, maybe with signings, we can push to win it. Okay, halfway through the season and we're nowhere near the relegation zone. In fact, it looks like we're finishing quite further up and it's a solid 5th place. Okay, we're like 14 points off Liverpool, so winning the title from here is going to take a monumental charge. But with 326 million, we could really make a serious push. I'm already thinking we sign a goalkeeper, a world-class centre-back, a cam, a striker. There's so much to do. First thing we got to do is, of course, get in a striker, and I can't see a better option than Victor Osimhen, already 88 rated. Gonna have to pay the big bucks, though, for him. 90 million to sign him. Okay, that's now the striker position solved. I think next we got to target goalkeeper, and I feel like Courtois has got to be the option, purely because he's 35 and we could get him for such a solid deal. Like, come on, 21.8 million for the world's best goalkeeper. We'll take that any day of the week. Now, I just realized we've got no restriction on signing a player from Liverpool, and we are fighting with them in this title race, so we could end up weakening them. That could be a really smart play, and I wouldn't mind signing Bremer from them. 86 rated. We do need a bit of an upgrade in the centre-back spot, and honestly, we're getting a deal. Looks like Bremer doesn't want to be at Liverpool because 46 million for him. That's a steal. Now, I don't think we can challenge for the Premier League title with Mason Mount at cam. And what about we sign a serial Premier League winner, Phil Foden, 87 rated. Now, I had to shell out 106 million, but I think Phil is worth it. Now, we still have some money left, so I'm thinking let's use it on Ruben Neves. If we had this team from the start of the season, I think we could have challenged for the Premier League title, bro. But I'm really not sure if we can cover up a 14 points gap. Let's just try and finish as high as possible. Hang on a minute, guys. We just reached the FA Cup final. This could actually be pretty useful because if we win this, we get to block one offer next season that comes in for any of our players. But for that, we've got to beat Chelsea. We've already lost one final before. And we lose again, man. Why is Spurs always like this? Meanwhile, in the Premier League, we do get into the top 4, but we end up finishing 11 points off Man City. I mean, compared to the first season, this is solid progress. But yeah, this challenge definitely has my head scratching because I really don't know how can we even win the Premier League. Because for the first half of the season, our squad is always going to be cooked. If only we had won that FA Cup final to block a transfer. But you guys know me. Have I ever given up on a career mode challenge? Absolutely not. So season 3, we're going to try and make it happen. And okay, to start with, it's not our big players that are getting offers. It's Donnelly and Mason Mount. Absolutely no problem in seeing them leave. Same with Alejandro Garnacho, and the fact that we're getting 33 million for him, we'll take it. Now, already we've ended up selling quite a few players and our squad is looking really thin. And so far, none of our big players have gone. If we can just keep getting offers for the likes of Dorrington, maybe Kinski, that way soon our squad will just go down to 18 players. And then even if we get offers for the likes of Rodrigo or Osimhen, they won't go through. But yeah, that is not happening. It is, of course, based on luck. An offer coming in for Reece James, that too from Arsenal, bro. And if that wasn't enough, Barcelona coming in for Bremer. That is 2 huge players that we're being forced to sell. Also, this is good. We get a loan offer for Kinski, which I've already accepted. Oh, but now we're getting offers for the big boy players. Mark Guehi, no, and that too, it's Arsenal, man. Oh, wait a minute, guys. This deal didn't go through. Same with Luis Smiley. And that's because our squad has been thinned down to just 18 players. We have gotten officially lucky. And I think we can still field a really competitive 11. Luis Smiley can play right back. As long as we can stay within 6 or 7 points to the top, I think this season we can pull it off. Not gonna lie, boys, I was expecting to be in a bit of a better spot. 5th in the Premier League. But hang on, looking at the points gap to Liverpool, it's a bit better than last season. It's now 7 points. And we've got 300 million to reinforce this squad. And let's just straight away get to work by signing the best centre-back in the Premier League, 90 rated Gabriel. I know Arsenal are our rivals, but that's exactly why I want to do this. They've been constantly mocking us by signing our players, and I want Mikel Arteta to know how it feels. Arsenal fans are going to have to cover their eyes in horror because we've just signed Gabriel for Spurs. Also, guys, every player we sign increases our squad size, which means we could end up getting more offers and having to sell players. And I want to continue making the big boy signings, boys. Jules Koundé. We don't really have a right back at the club, and I don't know how I managed to sign Koundé for just 60 mil. We'll take that. I'm wondering if we go all in on Arda Güler. I mean, it would make our attack absolutely insane. And I've done it, boys. We've used our last remaining cash to bring in Arda Güler. And okay, guys, there's absolutely no doubt that this team that we've built can make the comeback and win the Premier League, but we still need to survive the January transfer window. And offers are already coming in. This one for Alderete, and to be honest, I don't mind selling him. We've just got Gabriel. And look at that, boys. We easily dispatched Man United 3-1. It shows that our team is good enough. Well, and the pain begins, because an offer is coming from Chelsea for Mark Guehi. I knew we would end up losing a few big players, but I didn't expect it to be Guehi. Bro, the offers are flooding in, man. Now for Victor Osimhen, it's crazy money, I know, but I needed him up top to win the Premier League. Not just him, Theo Hernandez is going to be gone. Oh, but this one's a swap deal, so at least we'll get like Joe Bellingham back, which isn't too bad. You know what? I'd rather accept this one from Atletico and get Almada. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Okay, guys, this is now becoming a joke. Our entire squad is getting wiped out. Mohamed Kudus too. That to Man City. Okay, despite all those sales, the squad is still looking all right. Yes, we probably need a new centre-back, a left-back, and a striker, but we still have a lot of our core players. The bench is also looking okay. But this is not okay, man. Palace coming in for Rodrigo? Are you kidding me, bro? This way, it's going to just be impossible to ever win the Premier League. All our best players are just going to end up leaving. Okay, but with Rodrigo gone, at least the pain is going to be over. The squad is back down to 18 players. But I don't think this team can win the Premier League. Hold on. I didn't realize we sold our players for this much money because we're up to 444 million. And boys, I'm now making 200 IQ plays because I'm going to now go down to just 3 hours left on deadline day. And now we're going to use all our money to make crazy signings. But then the benefit is that there is no time for other clubs to come in for our players, and now I think we just gotta go big. And what can be bigger than 6'5" Man Mountain Erling Haaland, 93 rated, and we also had to bring out the checkbook for this one, 190 million. Also to bolster our backline, I really like Jonathan Tah. Also for left back, Marco Correa, 86 rated, seems like a solid option. Okay guys, mostly I think we've solved our team, except for maybe the left midfield position. We do have like 137 million left, and I think that should be more than enough to sign my boy Rafinha, 88 rated, perfect for the left midfield position, knows how to win league titles, and I guess we're bringing him back to England. And I think, boys, we've done an incredible job to build out this team, and looks like the 200 IQ plays have worked, no more offers, and now we're depending on this team to get the job done. And I think it's doable because right now the gap to the top, 6 points. And I mean, we've got Haaland, Rafinha. Surely we can pull this off. It feels like it's now or never. And here we are, boys. The Premier League season has come to an end. Is it finally time for us to complete this challenge by winning the Premier League? Or are we going to have to keep going through more seasons? And okay, it's good to see that Man City are 6th. Arsenal are 5th. Where's Liverpool? They were our biggest competition and looks like it is going to be between us and Liverpool. I'm just hoping we're first. Can we pull it off? And yes, we can by 2 points. That was so tight. I guess signing Erling Haaland played out really well because he was our top scorer. But yes, we've completed the challenge. We accepted every single offer that came in. And despite that, we've made Spurs become Premier League champions. Now, if you enjoyed this video, why not watch me build a team by stealing one player from every World Cup nation? Click here.